Hey guys, wanted to bring another NFL video. It was a documentary on tonight on the NFL Network about Brandon Marshall. I thought it was pretty interesting, and I thought it was pretty positive and educational documentary about his life and how he's turned a lot around his life so far. Talked about his early stages when he was with the Broncos and how obviously it was chronicled how there was something wrong, but he didn't know what was going on with his life until he had an incident with his then uh, girlfriend, and when he had to be rushed to the hospital with the stabbing um, in 2011 at his Miami home. So his then girlfriend didn't leave him, but was trying to be a positive light for his life to try and make things right and say people should be able to learn from this story and what they just went through. And I thought it was pretty interesting because um, in this case, it sounded like Brandon's the domestic violence was with the woman at the time, and in this case, it was a different scenario compared to the other cases going on. But they worked things out, and that was an eye opener for him to actually get help in Boston, um, McLean College or hospital, sorry. And he was there for 3 months before training camp and talked to Tony Soprano to get help and actually see what he should do with that outcome and try to be the face of borderline personality. And so he was actually an advocate, a face to it, attached, and he's actually turned around. It was a great documentary to see his early stages, especially how he interacted with Jay Cutler and everything. Even Jay Cutler, there was some tensions you could see early on. Those two were very close, but polar opposite of each other. Grant Marshall loved the limelight, would like to be mic'd up most of the time. Jay Cutler would avoid media, didn't want anything to do with anything with the media, really. And but they had that chemistry from the very beginning, pretty much. And so when he went to Miami, he had that incident. Then he got that little call from Chicago to get traded, and was kind of interesting. He second thought about the reunion with Jay Cutler, thinking, oh, maybe he didn't advocate for me. He didn't want me here. But all this time he was flying back from Cabo, and they reunite. I mean, I could see them being one of the best combos. They're definitely probably by the time their career ends, and if they stay together and don't leave anywhere else and finish their career in Chicago, I could see them being in the top 10 as the most touchdowns um, in there. That's a great debate, maybe another time. But I could see that duel. But with Alshon Jeffrey, that could change. Um, but right now, I see Marshall doing a lot of stuff. He's also has a gig with the NFL Network. So, um, with all the charity work and everything he's done, I think he is a pretty good role model. He's thank God and his wife on the role that they've done to change his life. He even said that if his wife and God wasn't there, he would not probably be here right now. It's amazing because with borderline disorder, they said that about 10% usually ends in tragedy, where it's usually suicide or is always in and out of the hospital or some type of coping with drugs or alcohol, that type of sense. But I think his future's bright as long as he's with Jay Cutler. I believe they have that great chemistry. He had three touchdowns against the Niners. So, and I've always thought he was one of the top 5 receivers if he always got his act together. And he played with a bum ankle last week, and he actually showed why he belongs in the top 10. Definitely. Um, so if you like this video, also I would definitely check out the documentary of A Football Life of Brandon Marshall. Especially, I'm hoping something will click for Aldon Smith. I mean, I think Aldon Smith could be one of the top 5 greats if he kept his nose straight and he was focused. Maybe he needs a Brandon Marshall, like I said before when he had that bomb incident. Maybe he needs to be traded. It might be easier for him that way. Maybe he'll wake up and know that he can't always get his way and have that hissy fit. But if he watches the Brandon Marshall story, I think maybe that could be a great line. Maybe he has borderline disorder. We don't know. He's never been checked out. That's the other thing. Maybe he needs that type of help. Other than that, if you like this video, go ahead and share this. Um, give it a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what else I could improve, what videos you like, what you want to see. Go ahead and share, subscribe. I've been putting up a lot of NFL videos lately, so thank you for tuning in this video. Until next time.